Hey boys, welcome back to the channel, and it's going to be going through the recruiting for our 2020-2021 season for the Gold Coast Titans. As you can see up the top of the list here, we have secured John Bateman for the 2021 season. We picked up some very handy players, honestly. We'll look at some of the other changes as well. Mitchell Moses to the Cowboys, Thurston. You'll see a few of those guys like Thurston, who obviously weren't playing because these are the updated teams, and now they've been signed, which is pretty funny. But you know, it is what it is. There's a lot of changes. Yeah, a lot of changes in the NRL. GI there going to the Roses, Jesse Ramian, Jaden Sewer to the Knights, and our next big recruit here, Brian To'o from the Panthers. Boy, oh boy, that's a good pickup. John Bateman, you know, I felt like we needed some forward starch. Obviously, in real life, the Titans have picked up some big guns. Also, Satili Tupanua from the Roosters, another very good pickup there. Young tearaway from the Roosters. We have snagged him, so some good depth in the forward pack now. A very good winger in Brian To'o. I think he's an absolute gun, one of the best wingers in the comp. And a couple, I think there's a couple more. Yeah, there we go. Christian Welch needed some more starch up front, so the big fella Christian Welch. Obviously, I couldn't sign Tino, I couldn't sign Fafita and Herman Sase, but we got some very handy recruits. There's one more big one. Actually, there's a couple of decent ones. Tommy Talau, another bit of depth. He can play. I mean, he's a talented youngster, but there's one big recruit coming up. He's not overly rated. Obviously, it makes sense. You'll see it in a second here. We have got the young star Harry Grant from the Storm. Massive. And I felt like the recruiting went phenomenal. I felt like the Titans, they need forwards. They needed some strike out wide. I mean, they do have some decent strike, but I felt like a bit more depth in the back line and a dummy half. And I mean, Harry Grant was up for grabs, and I felt like that was honestly just the perfect recruit. John Bateman, you know, it makes sense for Bateman as well, because there was talks he could sign for the Gold Coast. I mean, there was talks he could sign for many clubs, but he's obviously gone back to the Super League. Christian Welch, I mean, you know, we picked him up instead of Tino, who wasn't up for grabs. Who else? Obviously To'o to be a starting winger. So yeah, extremely, and the other one I almost forgot, Satili Tupanua, who is he's an absolute gun, dude, and very happy to pick him up. So we got some strike. I'm very keen for next year. This video is probably gonna go up sort of like you know, probably near the end of the season, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a season 2021 with the Gold Coast team, because yeah, quite a few changes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video here for the recruiting, and I'll see you guys in the next one.